show here tonight. We are Gunshow. We are 3 strong, and we can't wait to do a show for you. This is Dan. It is his 25th birthday. Happy birthday to you. Hey!
I hear we get sued if we play this.
That's true. We're gonna do a long form that's done based off of memory that we tell, and what we need from you guys is a suggestion, a word or a phrase or anything, so we can get puppy. I heard puppy.
There's this woman at work who has a puppy that she brings in, and it is. I work at this company in Soho, and she has this little pooch. It has an enormous head and a little body. It's like brand new. You know, it's like 3 months old or something, and she puts it in like this smoking room. You know, it's like these illegal smoking rooms that they have in these offices. Well, we have one, and so the dog sits there and just like whines all day, and I happen to sit right next to the smoking room. Crazy.
I used to have a little puppy when I was a real little kid, a little mutt named Max, and it was like this little. It was literally about this big. It was black and curly, and I was really young, and there was a dog that lived behind us too, Sadie, and we were sitting there. We were ready to go to the doctor or something, and Sadie and Max were talking to each other, like they were kind of, you know, giving the sort of the account of the day, I guess.
Dog talk.
Yeah, dog talk. And I went up. I'm like, "Hey, Max, what's going on?" And I pet it, and it turned and bit me right here on the lip.
Oh. Real quick, I had a very similar experience. My uncle had a dog named Tyche, named after a Norse god. And one day, Tyche was chewing on a dead rabbit, and I was horrified. I was like 5 years old. It's like, so I went over and like tried to stop the dog from doing it, and it just quickly went, and it swallowed my whole face. I had a bite mark here and a bite mark on the bottom of my chin. It's like, don't, and then ran away.
Well, we used to chuck trash over our back fence because there were these 2 schnauzers that never shut up. So one time our tennis ball went over the fence, and my brother said, "Go get it." So I stood up on the fence and I shouted at the dogs, and then I barked at the dogs, and then I shouted at the dogs, and I decided it was in the clear. So I jumped the fence and I walked towards the ball, and everything slows down, and I hear them coming, and I run for the fence, and it's the other side of the fence now without the struts, and I'm this tall and I can't make it up, and they're biting my ankles. This big white schnauzer and a little. Big black schnauzer and a little white one. And finally I made it over across the door part of the fence, which had thin slats, and I kept scrabbling. I know. And then I made it over, and this woman from next door, she came and found me and took me home.
We had these horrible neighbors. I lived in Itasca, Illinois, and we had these horrible neighbors. And one time, me and my brother were riding our bikes around the block. We were riding our bikes, and this guy was washing his car, and so we kind of like moved over into what like government property next to the street, and he was yelling at us like, "You stay off our property! You stay off our property!" So we got home and we told our mom. My mom was like, "God damn it, the guy's gonna yell at my kid." She goes marching over there. She comes back later and she goes, "Matt, did you used to pee on their rock?" And what I used to do is they used to have this big rock in the front of their house, which is a major intersection in Itasca. And when I was a little kid, I used to kind of walk out there and pee on their rock, and they used to sit there in their kitchen, sort of sipping tea and watching the neighbor kid piss on their rock.
Both your stories remind me of when I was really little. My stepfather is a handball champion, like a national handball champion, and swear to God. And I used to go to these tournaments all the time, and a lot of them were outside because they're like outdoor tournaments. And so the kids had nothing to do. They just, like run around. And I never was too shy, so I didn't want to meet any kids. But one time I ran into the group of kids that were, they all got along. And I just was off on my own with a stick playing swords or something. And they were all sitting around watching this kid who had climbed the fence, and dropped his pants and was shitting off of the fence. just like on the fence. Like, and they're all like, "Yay, shit!"
Yeah. Well, no.
Where can you go from poo?
More. Where can you go from poo to poo? Jacqueline Beauregard, who lived down the street, we were friends, and one time we jumped the other fence, not the back but the side, where this guy kept his boat out of season, and we would go over there and piss in his boat. One time she took a dump.
Oh.
Did that ruin your concept of like girls are pretty and they don't smell bad? When you saw her taking her shit.
Yeah.
Recycling. Ah! Your laundry.
You want any of my hungry man?
Oh, yeah, sure, man. Oh, oh little Poochie. You're so cute.
Yeah.
What?
Hippie,
What's up, Rob?
jump the fence.
Jump the fence? Why?
I just want to see you jump the fence.
There's dogs over there.
No, I want to see you jump the fence. Come on.
You just want to see me jump the fence?
Come on.
Hey. Listen, if I jump the fence, you gotta let me open up your trunk and see what you got hidden in your porn
No,
stash.
no,
Yeah.
I told you, my trunk is off limits. You're not old enough to understand what's in there, okay?
No porn, no jumping the fence.
Look, I'll open it a crack. I'll open it an inch.
An inch is all I need.
And that's all, it means you can only see the top on the top.
Spank bank deposit. 5 seconds?
Right.
All right, I'll jump the fence. Woo! No, that was him. He threw the fork. He threw the fork. Ah! God damn it! Me? No, you fucker! Me? I want 6 inches of that fucking chest! Ow!
See, the funny thing is the song actually is about him. You know, so maybe he might be vain, but she's certainly not helping him out, you know. You know, she's talking like, oh, you're so vain, you probably think this song is about you, but it is, you know, he's got every right to think that it is. All right. It's all right, I need the kill shot. I was out of conversation.
What? Okay, but my understanding is that she's speaking to someone from a former relationship, right?
Sure.
Right. So that would you wait until I'm at least looking at the wall?
She's talking to somebody from a former relationship.
Former relationship, and I honestly think she's in the wrong. She's just being spiteful.
Well, that's kind of
That's
my point.
just my opinion of Carly's son.
Well, then what she's saying is like, this guy, look how vain he is. I can't stop talking about it. It's like me saying like, oh, this chick thinks she's so hot, I just want to bang her. It's kind of the same, you know, story. Right? Don't you think? Sorry, I have to do the kill shot. I was out of conversation. See, now, when you talk about real true songs, like, there's a guy out there who just tells it like it is. He says, I like big butts. He's not, like, making anything up. He's not trying to hide behind some sort of lyrical mysticism. He says, I like big butts. And he actually asks everyone, hey, who does it? And we all say, fellas, yeah. You know, we're all saying we like big butts, too. You know, so, I mean, what's the point? What's the point of hiding behind lyrics and innuendos and stuff like that? Sorry, I had to do the kill shot.
Honey, there's a boy peeing on the rock in our yard.
Oh no.
Get the bow and arrow.
Get the bow and arrow, but get the small one. Don't get the compound bow. Just make it a warning.
Honey, I'm the good shot. You go get the bow and arrow.
I'm not getting the compound bow, Harris.
Get the compound bow. You know my shoulder is I'll whack.
Not any easier. You're just
Honey,
being
he's
much...
shitting on the rock.
Oh. And I was going to paint the rock today. I was going to paint it for the sport.
Oh, don't shout! I'm sorry. You meant to paint it for the 4th. I was going to help you. Doesn't say 1776 carved into the rock for nothing.
I got the half arrow with the wobbly tip. That way it won't get seeded.
Yes, thank you.
I wish you oiled it. Hello?
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 Yes, you.
Get him.
Loose!
Oh, keep it in your chest. That's not good. Oh, Paris.
Well, it's
Oh,
a good
this
thing
is
we
bad.
put the rock on the meeting. It's not a propaganda.
Bad. Let's stay inside today.
Oh, hey, what's up? There's a good dog.
Hey, Louis. What's up with this guy? Why does he keep blowing smoke in your face?
It's these editors. They're so arrogant.
Right? What the hell, right? I mean, we're just a couple of dogs. We don't want to be here, right? You know what? I've been doing the math in my head. We're bigger than he is. If we stand up, just because he's bipedal doesn't make him any bigger.
It's a nice trick. Which one of you shit on the floor? Get down. Which one of you shit on the floor? Yeah, you look guilty.
See what I mean? Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe you're not as tall, but you're like almost as tall.
I've never looked at it from that perspective before.
And you know what he doesn't have? Protruding canine teeth. That's why they call us canines, for fuck's sake. I think that we could take him if we really wanted to.
Here's what done. Here's what done.
See, we don't have to take this stuff.
Fucking wiping his gum on me.
Have you read the... Gnaw that off my shoulder. So I was reading the manifesto, right? And it basically says that in the next 5 years or so, that we should take over the world. There's a whole group of us out there. We reach from New York City all the way to Toledo, Ohio.
Pixie, I don't know where you find all the time to do all this reading.
Dude, I sleep like 18 hours a day.
Dog talk. Oh, gross.
Ah, fucking hell!
Slam!
That was exciting.
That felt good, right? That felt really good.
I liked.
Yeah, it felt good for me too. I like to be in the background of things. Yeah.
I was going to eat laundry. I threw my roommate's laundry over your fence, and I was just going to get that. Your dog bit me pretty bad, bleeding profusely from my right calf. You just take a look. I really need the attention of a doctor.
We have plenty of time to call your mother and call the police after we make sure we have our story straight on who threw what in whose yard over a period extending to 18 months. 18 months of your crap in my yard, you and your little brother throwing things in.
We never crapped in your yard. We just crapped in your boat.
Crapped in my boat?
No. I never crapped in your boat. Paul crapped in your boat. Almost there.
You shit in my...
It was 6 months ago. It's dried up right now. I'm sure it's...
You shit in my turbo scooter, you little shit.
Well, if you think about it, it's waterproof, right? I mean, it's usually having water soaked in it. I mean, you just hose it down.
The crap stained the fiberglass.
Crappy stuff.
It's ruined. I have to get a whole new shell made.
So much about boats I don't know.
Yeah, you'd think that powerboating is just guzzling gas. But no, it's about fuel efficiencies and planing. Why am I talking
Look,
I'm bleeding very profusely from my right calf.
Look, kid, you taunted my dogs and they bit you. And I brought you in here and tied you up because you were hysterical.
It's because your dogs were chewing me alive. If I hadn't screamed, they probably would have gotten to the bone. They may have. I can't look because I'm tied up.
It's a wild animal that's barely domesticated.
Wild? It's your dog. It's your yard. It's not a wild animal.
Shut up.
What happened to your arm, buddy?
Shut up. Don't you call me buddy. My name is Mr. Maxwell.
Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor?
I'm gonna say
Is this the freak?
yeah.
What, you got a problem with dogs?
No, I love dogs, sir.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah.
Is this the fucking freak? Ah! God!
See, I got dogs here, buddy.
Ah!
That's
Ah! Sand! Ah! I got my bottle of sand over there. If you don't stop your little shenanigans, I'm gonna put sand all over you. You know how hard it is to get sand out? Look!
What are you rubbing on me?
Ah! Try and get it out there, pal. Yeah, now you know how a dog feels when you throw recycled goods at him. You little freak.
Plastic mostly. I mean, just a Snapple bottle or two.
Plastic? You know what that means? Silly putty.
Whoa.
Silly putty. Oh, look at that. It's an imprint of your face.
That is a portrait of a dog taunter.
Yeah. We're gonna hang this up all over the place.
Don't give me that sugar shot. I'm just warming up.
I'm George Miller. I'm one of the greatest handball players in the world. National champion, 7 times.
I appreciate you teaching me a couple of things. You know, I'm just a neighborhood guy.
No problem. Serve the ball.
Okay. Wasn't it dark? My kid got it for me.
That serve sucked. Try again.
In the background of the playground, there's a huge picture of George Wilson.
Here comes the heat. Hi, here comes the heat.
Don't touch me.
Okay, I understand. Some people, you know, I used to get into trouble in the locker room. Forget it.
I used to get in trouble in the locker room. You look familiar, kid. Let me think. Detroit, Sanibel Isle. National Free-Wall Handball Championships, 1986. Yeah, we were
I was
on
just a kid.
I was just a kid too.
It was dumb. I got punished.
Yeah. Someone took a picture of us.
Cut to 1986. He's wearing a Wham t-shirt. He's wearing baggy parachute pants, and he's got like a bandana around his head.
Nice wang.
I like your Venetian blind shades.
My wife picked him out. You've seen my home.
Yeah, well, I'm a big fan.
Venetian shades fan. Almost works. Listen, I was wondering if maybe you'd want to join me in the semi-final doubles championship. If you know what I mean.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you think that I won't hold you back.
This is gold.
You touched me! Don't
It's just
touch
all
me!
sport. I mean, it's sports. I mean, everybody, you know, just little... Look, I'm sorry. You have something on the front of your...
This is platinum.
It'll never be national champion.
My name is Matt, and I have a public urination problem. It started, God, when I was 4. I used to pee on people's rocks in there. And from there, I just got bigger. The rush got bigger. Highways, subway cars. It's just out of control. It's It's affected my daily life. It's hard to work because I can't stop and think about peeing.
Loser!
I thought this was a support group.
William.
What's your problem, pal? We're all here together. We're all brothers and sisters.
William has been in our support group for several years. He has a pooping fetish. When I found William and let him be an example to all of you, I found him, he had climbed a wall in England. It was a castle wall. He had chosen to scale it and then shit on a makeup of Oliver Cromwell he did at the base of the wall. He's one of the greatest shit fetish men in the world.
Draft on the Lord Protector, everybody.
It's really nice to meet somebody who goes through so much trouble to poop. You had to scale the walls and everything. I'm just lazy, you know. I just subways. It's not hard.
No.
Well, why don't you think big, man?
I'm
Or
just
are
trying
you
to.
a loser?
William Wallace.
Are you?
William Wallace.
Are
would
you?
William Wallace, would you mind?
Why? I guess I was trying to get better. I wasn't.
Take a knee.
Take
Take a knee.
It's a rare moment, everyone.
I was named for one of the greatest Scotsmen of all time. A man who wasn't afraid to show his ass, to show his courage through his ass. Now, if all you blue noses and Sunday afternoon bushcrappers don't raise the level, raise the bar a little bit, I'm just gonna beat you with it, and I'm gonna take a poop on your shoulder.